The questionnaire screen is a great screen because it overlaps with a lot of roles and functionality in the system. With this screen, you can create questionnaires. These questionnaires can have multiple choice questions, free text response, matrix answers, and multiple choice with multiple answers. Let's get started. Just like most of the tables in the system, the first step here is to create a new record by clicking on this icon. Next, you will enter your code and description. The next field, titled Survey Type, is important because your selection here will tell the system what this questionnaire is intended for. In this video, we will be creating a questionnaire for performance management, and to do this, we will select Review Questionnaire. The next field is the Max Responses field, and here you can enter the maximum allowable times to take the questionnaire you are creating. Next up is the Passing Score field, where you can enter the minimum passing score. Once you have all the data entered into the fields we have just covered, and this is very important, you need to save the questionnaire you're creating by clicking on the Save icon. After you have saved, with the data you had just entered still populated in the fields in the table, like this, click on this Questions button. Here, you will create your questions. At the top of the screen, you will see 7 links. The Questionnaires link, which takes you back to the Questionnaires table. The Preview Survey link, which allows you to preview the survey after you've added questions. The Add Question to this page link. This allows you to add a question to the page you are currently on. The Add Content to this page allows you to add text. Take Survey. By clicking on this link, you can go through the questionnaire you are creating. Add question to new page, adds a new page, and adds a question to that new page. And finally, the Add Content to new page, which gives you the option to add content like sentences, instructions, what have you, onto a new page. This drop-down menu lets you select the page you're currently working on. Now, to add a question to your new questionnaire, click on the Add Question to this page link, and the question editor will display. This is where you will choose your question format and enter your question and related data. Before you add your question, in this text box here, take a look at this dropdown. Here you can choose what format the question you're adding will be in. Your options are multiple choice, both single and multiple answer, matrix list, single answer per row and multiple answers per row, and free text response. Based on the format you choose, the question editor will change your options to suit the format you selected. That's why we didn't start adding questions right away. We wanted to select our format first. In this example, we will create a multiple choice single answer question. Enter the question here. Now add the answers in the fields here. The order in which you add the answer options is not important because you can change their order by clicking on these arrows here. If you prefer to make a true false and only need 2 answers, you can click on this X here. You can also add more answer options by clicking on this plus icon here. When you're done creating your question in the question editor, click the Save Question button here, and your question will be added. As you build out your questions and add content, you will see this line of options above each item. These arrows allow you to move a question or piece of content up or down in the order. You can click this edit link to make edits to the content or question. You can clone by clicking on clone. Insert question adds another question to the page you are on. The insert line break adds a line break, which is essentially a little more space below it. And finally, insert page break, which adds another page and moves all questions and content below the page break to a new page. Once you are done adding all of the questions and content you want, simply click on the Questionnaires link up here, and you will go back to the questionnaire table. As your questionnaires are administered and completed by employees in your organization, you will see data changes in these fields here. Depending on what the questionnaire is intended for, this data may be different, but basically it is an at-glance look at how your questionnaire is being completed by employees in your organization.